Welcome back, everybody. First thing you're going to notice is I jump right into it because I've already seen the briefing. Gotta get the weapons from the Mavericks. Gotta get all this stuff, and I'm already down to about 9 hours. As I said I was going to do before, I did some off-screen playing to, just specifically waste time. And unfortunately, I tried to do it with X, but when I got there, Grizzly Slash was level 7. So there might have been something wrong with the FAQ fact that I was reading. I might have some misinformation, but fortunately for Zero, it's probably gonna work. So I'm pretty sure everybody who's played this game knows the basic rules of this. You destroy the blue cores, but you're gonna notice something. This taxi here, I don't think it was in normal or easy mode, but it was there in extreme mode. And mostly enemies would have dropped some, health power-ups or something. And you can tell I've already taken a lot more damage than I normally should have, because all enemies do more damage on extreme mode. So yeah, these things are stronger, there's more of them, and I take a lot more damage, even if I were to have the shock buffer, which you get from Grizzly Slash. It's the only way to get it is fighting him at level 8 or higher. Even with the shock buffer, I'm still going to take a lot of damage, but it's not going to be that bad. I'm really down on, really low on health here. I'm trying to play it safe, and this thing's throwing grenades at me. It's kind of annoying. I can't really get much closer, and I can't use my buster. I got hit. So let's try it again. Back here at the start of the truck, those spikes up there. This thing, really annoying. These guys shooting at me through the wall. Can't really get me through the wall. I hate these taxis though. You can't destroy the bombs if they shoot at you. And there's another taxi that shoots missiles. A nice healthy little death trap too. With Zero, if he takes heavy damage, he gets knocked off the rope. It's kind of annoying, but with the shock buffer, you probably won't get knocked off as far. Yeah, you'll take a shock, but you won't fall off of everything if you're holding on to something. It's kind of like X's armors. And basically, you just gotta run like the world's ending, because pretty much this truck's gonna blow up. So the world is kind of ending. Put a little hustle in your step, make sure you get the sub-tank right here at the front. Dash jumping gets you through no problem. It's not a big deal. And we are at the end of the track. The moon's nicely moving in the background. It's pretty nice. We found the secret warehouse. It's pretty much the end of the level, but I'm going to make a slight detour up here to find the Dr. Light capsule. Dr. Light knows who that is. But what I want to know is how Dr. Light knows what's going on. I think I said this in my last playthrough. How are all the 4 parts in the right areas where X needs to go in this current mission? It's just really weird. Dr. Light must have been smarter than he let on. Alright, so we're back at the mission. Stupid missile. Alright, and Grizzly Slash is right on the other side of this shutter. And he is level 9. Really doesn't like the saber. He's taken a lot of damage just from me mercilessly hitting him with the jump slash. Although I just pretty much skipped a lot of the battle right here because I brought him down just that low already, and he's already ready to use his Crescent Strike, which hurts. And I'm playing on the defensive a little bit, but I think I get him. Yeah, I got him. That, I'm going to give me some information about the DNA data that I got, which is a special weapon. And you can see weapons and energy plus. That means that when the part is complete, I will have a power-up part. And I skipped the save here. I didn't want you guys to see that because you really didn't see it. And we go on to the next stage, which I also will use 0. And this is Duff McWhalen. Duffman, oh yeah. Anybody who watches the old Simpsons show, that's what I think of when I hear Duff McWhalen. Duffman, oh yeah. Let's do it. This is probably the cheapest boss in the Mega Man X series, because he has insta-kill spikes. It's not cool. Now, I'm pushing him back to the back of the screen because he should spit out some Reploid researchers, which will give me an extra couple lives. It is if I can pull it off. There it is. There he is. I think he spits out a maximum of 2 of them, and that's the only health recovery I can get mid-stage, actually, without the use of a sub-tank. But my sub-tanks aren't even full. Yeah, you see more fish in the hard mode. These fish, they're a lot more I think the stars are a couple more in there as well, but there's a lot more fish to be found instead. And the sub actually acts normally, doesn't do much different. There's a drop. You can still crush you on the screen, you can still use it to get out of the way of the shot. And there's, you know, the cavern in the way to keep you pinned down in the line of fire. And I figured out a way in my youth to take this down pretty quickly. He's not really that tough of a boss, at least for the first part. That's basically all you gotta do. Completing the combo will give him brief invulnerability, which will actually waste time. So you just keep hitting him with the first slash of the saber, just over and over again. And anything that he shoots out is destroyed on the way. And this crescent slash is really useful, especially the W. Yeah, it's really a slow-paced level, but it gets harder because toward the end of the stage, the sub will send things at you that you can't destroy, and it just goes through the saber. If I was using Zero's black armor, it would be too easy, and I don't want to take a shortcut, so I went with Zero's regular armor. And I'm going to be getting the shock buffer anyway, and that's what the black armor has, is the shock buffer. It's one of the parts it comes equipped with. And this is also done. Alright, now we're in a warehouse. I don't know where the water went. I don't know why. It could be a sunken ship, but I don't know why the water just disappears. Up there you can destroy it with Squid Idler's weapon for Zero to get the life up, but I like to go in the suggested order that the game actually gives you. And then the sub comes back. And you just gotta keep moving, be sure not to get crushed. And this music track is so long that it actually can restart if you haven't died and you're going through the whole stage and you're not wasting time. The music track will actually have to restart, but for some reason I'm getting a boss theme from much later in the game, which is actually very weird and slightly distracting because it doesn't really seem to fit here, but I think I'm doing okay. This one has the longest. Oh, it's the same life bar, but they get reinforcements. Hit the fish here, and I think I get. Yeah, that's what happens. I got pulled into it, and that caused me a massive amount of damage. and I just couldn't get out of the way in time. So, I have to restart, but the music is back to normal here. I think I'm a little bit more nimble here. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm not distracted by the wrong sounding music. Maybe I should have left the energy capsule there. In case I needed it. It wouldn't have disappeared. But then again, as soon as I got hit, I probably would have grabbed it. It's small and it doesn't restore a lot of energy without the super recovery. Yeah, if you got crushed in this, I don't know how that would even happen. Yeah, I don't know how you would get crushed in this. But yeah, I figured out a strategy that you can stand like right underneath it. Take out 2 ouch of the 3 ow. 2 of the 3 ow. Stop making me forget what I'm saying, stupid energy spheres. You can take out 2 of the 3 cannons here with little to no difficulty, and as long as you don't jump. When the force field is down over the core, you don't take damage out from hitting it. And now I go into the shutter. If you see my X6 playthrough, you know what's going on. It same things happens, random stuff, and the game has trouble loading without me telling it what to do. But he is weak to the C-shot and the what is that? F-flasher? Whatever weapon you get from Grizzly Slash, the command art for that. Ah. Alright, so we got the rematch, and as you can see, right behind him are his death spikes. Insta-kill. Basically, I refuse to let him do this. It's even difficult for me to do it as X, but he sends ice cubes, and he tries to force you into the wall, and basically crushes you with the ice into the spikes. The spikes is an instant kill. However, if the spikes weren't there, then they probably do massive damage because you get crushed by the ice. And, yeah, I just took a major hit just to prevent him from getting a chance to come back from the other side. It's really scary when he's trying to push you into the ice, because he moves up and down to where you are, and he shoots out ice, and it's hard to stay on him while he's doing that. And 8 hours to collision. Next time we face Dynamo, and try to prevent him from wasting any more of our time. Weapons and life. Life up. And I will see you